Matthias, who will talk more about the interface and pedagogy for the roadmapper. So go ahead.
Yes, thank you, Henrik. Yes, so basically, I prepared just a couple of slides to show our approach. We have spoken a lot about the target groups already, that they are very important in the project and getting the goals in the project done. But basically, the work package 5 is, as Henrik said, the interface, the user interface for everything, all the activities that were presented already earlier. And my background, I'm working at Creativum, a science center here in Blekinge, and our core competence is in a clear and pedagogical way convey science and also research. So that's why we're in this project. So if you go to the next slide, so it's in Swedish and but in some Swedish also. So basically, what we are looking is into translating the project activities, both a web interface and also a physical, let's say, exhibition that can be also taken in different kinds of events and so on. So we want to work according to the framework of design thinking, which means that we have to have the target groups aboard quite early, because we have to really identify, because we think that the project activities can be used in different ways by different target groups in different kinds of processes. So when we say a decision support tool or decision support material, it depends fully on who you are, in which decision process you are. You need different kinds of information and different kinds of level of information when it comes to create the understanding. So it's a big difference if you want to decision support for a specific let's say electric mobility project in a specific part of a city than let's say a larger strategic principal decision for a municipality. So we want to use rapid prototyping and test with the target groups quite early, and we also believe now our main idea is that depending on who you are and in what process that you want to use this information, that you can get kind of different options to kind of take part of the information. So if you are in this very, let's say, deep decision-making process, then you get access to all the information and so on. And if you want to get more to learn the more principles of this, then you have another approach. Next one, please. Yeah, so basically design thinking, many of you might know this. It starts with the first knowing your target group, really understanding how they would use this, in what context, and what they are expected to do with it. Basically, what is the and so on. Then you define what you are looking at. You open up again, generate lots of ideas. Then you decide on a few ideas to go on. Then you build the first prototypes and you test again with the target groups. And then this can go on and looping, and you can basically return to any of these steps at any given time. So you can take the next one also, Henrik. So basically just to show the same process as you saw on the last slide. And I think let's say the most important thing I want to say here is the last point, the testing point, so that we test with the target groups, so we test with decision makers, we test with planners and so on. And based on that feedback, we iterate and basically go back and do it either better or adjust it more according to the needs. And then the last one, and as I said, I think the work in work package 5 requires quite a lot of input from both the project group and the stakeholders in the project group, but also the target groups that are not part of the project this far. And we are also looking, we are design thinking is used very much in software development and so on, and in software development also work a lot with design sprints. So basically testing ideas in setting quite narrow time frames to test an idea, and really finding a minimum viable product that you can test on the target group to find the most efficient ones. And I think I'll leave you there, but I think the main message is that all of you that are target groups already, that we work to, you will hear more from work package 5 during